Sideboard here at the StarCityGames.com Team Open in Baltimore, part of the SCG Tour, brought to you by Ultimate Guard. I'm Nick Miller alongside Team Dapper, as we were being called. Todd Stevens, Tana Grace, Brendan DeCandio. How you guys doing?
Amazing.
Yeah, doing pretty good.
So far, so good.
So you guys are off to a hot 5-0 start.
Yep.
You're playing the Eldrazi Tron deck that you kind of worked on back in the day and now you've revisited. Tana's playing a Sultai Delver deck.
Yeah.
And Brennan playing black-green of all things, correct?
Yes, taking a little bit more of the energy aggro route than the Delirium out shell, but same concept.
So how did you guys form, and then how did you decide what decks you were going to play for this event?
Well, so we originally had the team with Brennan and I and Devin Kepke, and Devin decided to not book his flight to this event in any reasonable amount of time, and the price went up. And we were very, very lucky to find out that a player of caliber of Todd Stevens didn't have a team. So I was actually telling Brennan this morning, I was like, I feel so lucky and blessed that we had a player like him just not have a team yet, so that we could replace Devin with. Especially someone as good in Modern as he is, because we'd already kind of locked in on Standard and Legacy, but we were willing to be flexible. As for the decks, I think in team formats like this, especially when it's like you can just play whatever you want, there's no unified rule on the cards, I think it's very important that you play a deck you're very comfortable with, because it comes down to communication as well. Whenever we're playing our games, no one ever talks about the game that someone else is playing unless they're asked a question usually, or something horribly is about to go wrong, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's usually hey, what do you think of this, or a little bit like that, because we all trust each other to make great decisions in the formats they're in. Otherwise, why would we have us on our team and playing those formats?
Exactly.
Right. When I've talked to some other teams, people are like, yeah, we're just leaving so-and-so alone.
Yeah.
We know they know what they're doing in this format. We're just going to stay out of their way.
Yeah, we have, we still help each other with decisions and everything, because we're just confident in asking other people too. We don't really have anybody that's like, hey, leave me alone like some other teams do, because we just work well together also.
Okay. So you end up with the black-green kind of energy deck. You had championed the Delirium deck for a while.
Yes.
Back-to-back open wins.
No big deal.
I tried.
What led you to this build this week?
Well, I've been testing on Magic Online for about 2 or 3 weeks, just playing dailies, playing leagues and streaming, and I just couldn't win a match. I don't know what it was, just if it was Magic Online Shuffler, blame the Shuffler, or if it was just the deck wasn't as good as it once was because the format had shifted. So I was scrambling yesterday, deciding between playing a Metalwork Colossus deck or the Delirium Shell or something like that. And I think, Todd, who'd you phone? You phoned Michael Majors, and he's like, just play this. I changed a card or two, and we went from there, but it's in my comfort zone, so I was more okay with doing that than throwing a curveball in there with Colossus potentially, which I really wanted to do. I'd rather do some more winning with some winding constrictors.
You're being kind of hard on him about the decision to play Colossus as well.
I really wanted to.
Yeah. Leave the giant colorless spells to the guy casting Tron lands, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's making up for it, so.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead. You were going to talk about your deck.
Yeah, so I basically started playing this with the Eldrazi Tron with Walking Ballista about 2 Thursdays ago on stream, and just kind of took my deck from the PC, just took out the 4 hanger backwalkers from the main, replaced them with Walking Ballistas, and after just a couple games realized, oh my god, this card's amazing, and it just really changed everything with the deck.
Yeah, I'd say Ballista's a significant upgrade to hanger backwalker in the modern format.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of probably that way for all formats before Standard.
I was very skeptical when he said that, because I watched the Players Championship and it didn't go quite too well with the hanger backwalkers, but I jumped on Skype with you for a league, and I was convinced after a league of playing it, that card was insane for the deck. So.
All right.
I was convinced after just seeing the deck list and seeing it, I was like, yeah, that looks sweet. Yeah, but
passes the eye test.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys all kind of live in different regions, but you found your way here for the Team Open. This is the first, team constructed Open the SCG Tour has had. How big of a draw was that to come to this event?
Oh, it's great. This is Brendan and I's first team event. Tannen's played plenty of team events, but man, it's just been a blast so far, and it's just been so much fun, just being able to have other people with you the entire time, while you're playing, and it's great. I love it.
Yeah, I think I played my first like real team event in like the Pro Tour in 2005. I think it was like forever ago, a whole other lifetime. And these are my favorite events. I had told Brennan about it when we saw the new schedule come out. The day that schedule came out, we already were like, we're going to be on a team. We're going to Baltimore no matter what. We didn't know if we were going to be sponsored yet. What was going to happen with our team at the time? But we knew for a fact that we were going to team up for this event. And I would go very far distances to play team events. They're much more fun than any other event. There's nothing better than like being able to actually share Magic with your friends. It's nice to be on like a trip with them and like talk to them in between rounds, but we literally sit next to each other every round. You get to experience the ups and downs with your friends. It's always better to experience things with your friends. And then I've gotten to feel the great thing today that I've already lost 2 matches today, but I'm 5-0, so I'm feeling great. Yeah.
It almost feels like cheating in some ways when you're sitting there like, it's not even the getting carried aspect.
Yeah.
It's I get to help you in your match, and I'm so conditioned to not being able to like say anything like no, just call a judge or something like that. But being able to sit next to them like, yeah, you should play this, and I'm just like, nope, just do it, or mulligan this, or it's a very strange feeling. But it's been so much fun so far. I can't wait for them to do another one soon.
Yeah, we've seen a bunch of people fly in from different regions. I mean, Texas, Wisconsin, the West Coast. People are coming in for this event. For people who haven't gotten to play the team event, what would you tell them, to play a team event?
Sign up early. Definitely sign up early. Just get 2 of your friends and don't worry about the results so much. Winning is a byproduct of having fun, and I know a lot of people say, oh, make sure you have fun, but that's actually the main goal here. For me, if we win this weekend, great. I'd love it. I'd love to win an SCG event. I've never done it, and these guys have gotten multiple.
I've never won one.
Well, you've won a bunch of classics and stuff.
Yeah.
He's won a couple opens. I've got no hardware from the SCG circuit, so I mean, I won some like draft opens, but that doesn't count and stuff. So yeah, I would definitely say just like get some friends that you would never actually have a problem with playing with, and like just have fun.
Win, lose, or draw, it's been a lot of fun. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Around here.
Thank
but
you.
no, it's just been a blast so far. Just get some friends, just get out to one of them if you can. So that's my best thing to say.
All right. What do you got to say, birthday boy, before we close it out here?
Thanks, Brennan and Tannen, for calling me and saying, hey, we need another one. Also, thanks, Devin, for missing your flight.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I want to say one thing because I know he's watching. Cedric, I know you're watching this. Can we get more of these, please? Like, more than just maybe 1 a season? 2, 3? That'd be great.
We'll pass the message along. Todd, Tannen, Brennan, thanks for joining me here in the sideboard. Stay tuned to StarCityGames.com all weekend long for the action here in Baltimore.